Once you get at least 2 to 3 completions, it's easy to remember. The AP will be the indication for ascendant plane, but 99% of community does that. I guess you can do machine gun. Yeah, it's going to be on stuff for the first encounter as well. That would be Rooted Hammers. And then Salvation Edge. Yeah, I done episode raid. Oh yeah. Salvation Edge is the hardest raid in existence. No. The one that's Rooted Nightmares.
Guardians,
Salvation Edge is all about timing
no
and
orders,
speed.
only
Each encounter is about roughly 4 minutes or 3 minutes, depending on which encounter
this one
switch,
was not left for you
and
to
you
find.
have that time to
You were
get
not
that
guided
encounter
to
done,
it,
or
not
it's
beckoned.
right.
This domain belongs to a dark entity, unknown in power. It seeks domination of the
Every
throne
single
world.
time,
Your
yep.
presence within will be most
And to increase her, like every single counter is always doing 3 to 4 times.
In the deep, or rise from it.
Wait until you have to do 4th encounter, which is Verity. Verity is an encounter of geometry. Yep. If you have triangle, you must give way square and circle, and it's so on and so on. It's dissect is the hardest part because you have to make the 2D dimensionals into a 3D shape. It is the longest worst first in existence of Destiny. Over 20 hours. Just various encounters took 13 hours. Yeah, so here is just the opening of the raid. All we do is kill the Adomos and then collect the old diamonds around. And we're going to get those knowledges and toss them to the machine. It's roughly 5, actually no, it's about roughly 6 to 8 sections before we actually get inside of the base. But it's pretty easy. Yeah. The only part that's going to be difficult is third encounter because it's time. And instead of doing only mechanic that's from this raid, you're going to be doing mechanics from 2 different raids. So we got Bog Shield, the same shield you cleanse during Atheon. We gotta cleanse each other for preventing darkness on that one. The Take It Blight Last Wish, which is to get rid of the black ball that's making the enemies immune. And then this raid mechanic, which is the nut. And to use the nut, you shoot the knight that has the shield. And that's extensive. I'm going to go ahead and start with the chest. So, Blazin, I'm going to have you come over here. So, if you want the secret chest at any time you're doing this raid, you see this little nut right here? I'm standing next to your left? Mad Dog. I'm to your left.
Down.
Yeah, you shoot this, there's going to be 3 of them located in this area. So shoot them, and the third one will unlock the chest here. This will help you get the mod. Because it would give you any equipment that you already have. If you do not have any, it would just give you mod. Yeah. Alright, the next one's over here, Trud, Blaze. You're going back down here to the left. It's going to be in between this corner. Yeah, that's fine. And the next one is going to be right at that bridge. That will be the final one, and then the quest will unlock it. Yeah, this will also help you get some spoils when you need to farm it. Alright, the next one is going to be right underneath this bridge. You come on this side. We're going to go inside of this little tunnel. Yep. We're going to go right underneath here. And this is the final one. So it'll be right there. Yeah. That's where I shot at the end. So if we go straight, don't worry about the enemies, just keep going straight. And then from this side right here, turn right. First secret chest, right there. Don't worry about it if any darkness. If it kills you, you just respawn next to this area. So if you stand next to this machinery, it will allow you to take away the debuff machinery so it goes back to 0. The dominoes are the ones that control the prevailing darkness. Kill them first, no prevailing darkness. Yeah. So the faster you kill it, the faster you get rid of the rage. Yeah, we just collect it so the machine will spin. Yeah, go ahead and pause it. So right now, at this point, this is the most common piece of the game. Yeah. This is one of the top autos in the game. Yeah, there is a slight chance of you getting all 55 in one. So if you put it as low as that's 55 drop rate, about 1.5%. Fine now, Augur. Alright, let's get the last one. Alright, from this point on, this is right to the door. Because that little machine will go right inside here. And once that reaches inside of the hole, then the door will open. I don't know the exact percentage, but the more challenges and triumphs you complete, the higher chance of this dropping. So if you see a yellow engram in your triumphs, that indicates that triumph or challenge will unlock a certain percentage of drop rate per each completions you get. You have maximum of 38% drop rate.
Earth scorches.
Yeah.
Suns fade.
Like with Vault of Glass, I have the title, so I have
Beyond.
plus 15. So the title is by doing all of the challenges, all the triumphs, including the subclasses, and once you get all of those done, you're pretty much good. So if you go down here, wait, let me just go ahead and check this. Alright, red border is light, kill, darkness. Light, kill the darkness. If this was Sundry Dockerton, that would be the truth. Let's see what this one is. Alright, that's perfect.
Witness sees.
So there's going to be
light fall.
various of doors throughout the
Glimpses
entire raid,
you,
and
free
if it's not the
chain,
symbol you're looking for, shoot it
boundaries.
again to make it disappear.
Truly limitless potential.
You shoot it once,
Domination unbound.
you go this way towards me. Yeah, that's why I didn't bring my spare rod down so you guys can keep up. If you played back in 2000, let's say 18, 19, you would know what that worm is. Yep. There's a hive god right there. So, there is a mission in the Witch Queen, the 7th Star World. It's called Preservation. So, during the Preservation, there's going to be 5 notches you must read and activate. And here, you can also activate 5 more to get the ghost. But you must do the Preservation to get the other 5. So there's an activate, there's a punch, and there's a shoot. And you have to shoot, punch, activate certain ones, and the actual readings on this side of the door. You come through right here. At any point that you need this done, and you're in LFG or you're with me, come back here, and actually you can see all the symbols that you need to shoot, activate, or punch. So if you look here, enter, enter, that's walk into it. Commune, activate, kill, shoot. So if you see the middle sections, this is how you activate. The bottom sections are the symbols that you need to go to. The top ones are just you, the guardian. So if you, yeah, so it probably won't be right now, but if at any point that you need to get this done, all you have to do is remember this. The one that looks like an eye drop or blood drop is enter. And all you have to do, symbol's right there, you just walk right into it. Yeah, this is for the ghost, but you won't unlock the ghost fully unless you're done preservation. So now we gotta go through the hole. copy. Alright. It is 9:53. So here's another door. There's going to be certain doors that you can open that has a nut. So these are symbols for red border. You shoot them to see if they're correct ones. If they're not the correct ones you're looking for, then you shoot it again to make it disappear. And it won't disable your red borders. As long as they're deactivated and only the correct ones are lit, you will get the red border at the end. So I'm going. Yes, the fusion, which is deliverance, is good. The linear from here, cataclysmic, is also good from here. Oh yeah. Oh shit, I forgot the line. So I'm gonna teach you guys to open up this door so I can see if we get the right border. Alright, we got darkness. So the first one's activated. Now we just need two more, which is light and kill. Alright, since you've probably already seen this already, this is the first encounter. To do the first encounter, let's go ahead and rally up. Make sure you have some good clearing weapons. So to actually do this encounter, there's going to be 3 sections of reading and 3 runners. 1 runner per location. 1 reader per location. To read, first encounter, well, first symbol is going to be either pyramid or traveler. If you look from right here, you see that the room is split in half. Traveler is right side, pyramid is left side. Always remember, from the point of entrance to the exit is the correct way to look. So as long as you're looking towards the exit, you know this is your left, and you know this is your right. So always remember that, because that is going to be extremely important. To do this first I can't even say it. To do the first symbol, all you have to do is pinpoint if it's pyramid or if it's traveler. That's going to locate the next part, which is kill a taken knight. So if it's on the traveler side, there's going to be a taken knight either here in the center left side, back right, back mid right on top of this platform, in between where DBN is, directly in the middle, on right side, and on the far left side of right side. That is split down the middle of all sides of right. So now we're going to move left side. Left side begins right here in this corner. Another spawn is back here. Another spawn is right in between this little lion statue. It's going to appear roughly right here. Now final one, well final 2 on the left side would be right here. And the final one will be right here. So that's all locations of the taken knights that spawns. You must kill them quickly as possible. If you are, you can also call it out, hey, pyramid. Someone can actually go kill your pyramid that's next to the area. So you don't have to go chase it down. So the next symbol is going to be you're representing the door. So it can be worship, it can be give. Enter is right underneath the entrance. Grief, underneath that platform, underneath the lion. If you look a little bit more to your left, you'll see stop. If you look down the middle, you will see knowledge, and you will see drink. Drink is the one that looks like a chalice, and someone is drowning themselves with it. commune is a upside down triangle or a pyramid receiving light. Kill is one that looks like a needle stabbed through the heart. And that is all the symbols that you need to know. So that is the second symbol. Now for our runners. This is our most important part of this, is to know which gift keepers we need to kill inside of the rooms that's been called. He doesn't have mic, so that's good. So that's going to be inside of the doors that are been called. So if ours is pyramid, give. So I'm going to be going to give. Then I'm going to be calling out whoever's in mid with me. That person is going to be calling out this bottom symbol, light or dark. White with swirl lines is light, black with swirl lines is dark. And you're going to tell me if it's light or dark so I can kill the right gift keeper to give us the correct symbol. Once we have all three symbols from all three locations, right, left, mid, we are going to work together to find out which obelisk, this little big thing that's in the middle, we're going to pay attention to this and see which one has all three symbols on one obelisk. If it only has two and the other one is missing, don't worry about it. That means it's going to be on the other two symbols. Oh no, it's going to be the symbols that we get from inside the wall. So it can be Witch Queen, Hive, and Blackguard. So we got to look for those three symbols. And yeah, so once we have got all three symbols from all three sides, we're going to shoot the correct obelisk at the exact same time. We're going to keep shooting it until it says obelisk has accepted. Once it's accepted, then it's going to be about roughly 5 to 10 seconds of peacefulness, no eye clear, and then it just immediately spawns eye clear. So you can have low resting points per each area. You don't really have to go full-fledged hard. This is pretty easy. It's not master, so you don't really have to worry too much. There are enemies that you are required to kill as fast as possible, and those are these shield scorns. If they shoot the obelisk for too long, that causes a wipe. If the obelisk reaches full critical with scorn spots per middle section, if it reaches to the top, it's going to be a wipe. To prevent this, we need to kill the gift keepers as fast as possible. We need to get to the night, we need to get to the door, and we need to know if it's light or dark as quickly as possible. The faster we do it, the quicker it resets. Once it resets, it moves on to the next location. And then so on until we get all three symbols. And then we're going to do it at 3 more times, and then it'll be end of the encounter. So we're going to do a total of 3, and that's done. So a total of 9 symbols in total. It's recommended. Because we need, unless someone is a speed with running, that's the only way you can do with less than 6. But it's much easier with 6, so the runners can go to the corresponding sides. Or have somebody else go for their symbols that's on their side. It makes them much easier. It is a lot to take in, but once you get a hang of it, it's pretty much you can remember in your sleep, pretty much. So for the new people, until you are adjusted to it, I'm going to have you do Ackler and also read the symbols. So, yeah, so one of you is going to be in the middle with me, and one of you is going to be on the right with the runner on the right side. Whoever's going to be running on the right. So all you have to worry about here is top, night, middle, door, bottom, light or dark. And you don't have Yeah, so top is the location of the knight. Middle is the location of the door that the runner needs to go into. Bottom is the light or dark gift keeper. So while we are running, I'm going to have both of you come with me. I'm going to start the encounter. Don't do anything, guys. I'm just going to have them show the difference between light and dark sides, so they have an understanding what gift keepers are and why we need light and dark. So if you come to Mad Dog, we're going to go directly towards the back, towards the entrance. We're going to turn around, and we're going to shoot the nut in the middle. That opens the door. Now the door opens. We're going to go down the staircase. Don't move forward because there's going to be screams. So you kill the screams here, and once you got the first two symbols done, the knights and the symbol of the door, you're going to come into the correct door, and you will see a light, and you will see a dark. That's why we need the callouts, because that represents which gift keeper captains we need to kill. Once they have dropped a symbol, make sure you remember it and read it. You will see Obelisk sustain too much damage. That's what Cost does. That's what the shield guys do. Only the shield guys can shoot the Obelisk. So if you see the Abbot and Herons defeated, those are the shield guys. So you see Gift Keeper defeats and Gift activated. So it also the mechanics of this entire raid of first encounter. And generally, the first encounter has some mechanics throughout the entire raid that mechanics will be needed. Like the Obelisk, you will have for the first and second encounter. The third encounter is by knowing all the symbols because they are completely random and you must match them. The final one is literally just match the two, three on the right side, three on the left side. And that's pretty much it. So, the first encounter mechanics is pretty much used throughout the entire raid. So once you get used to this, it's pretty easy. Especially to be able to do the other encounter. Now, on Master, you can do Rogue. Rogue is extremely easy on Master. And that's pretty much the only one that's easy because you only need to dunk 2 balls during Master and you got the Triumph done. Well, the Master done. But it's going to be an iffy for the first few tries until you get used to it, and then it's going to be much easier. So I'm guessing we just wait on the 6th. Alright. Hey Rico, you got a mic? Has Notorious even talked? Because I have not heard him this entire time. I'm just hoping none of them speedrun, because it's extremely rude to speedrun during a teaching run. I already had to deal with toxic speedrunners because of that issue. And there's teaching runs where I literally left because of speedrunning. Because it ruins the experience of the new players. Yeah, that's why I pretty much dumb it down so you understand what mechanic goes what and how to do it. Because there will be chances that you will be forced to run, so it's better to explain the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's always best to know the raids and then you be able to understand duality easier and well, dual destiny easier, and you also will understand the central doctrine a lot easier too. Because both sections have the exact same symbols as you see in Bow. You technically don't even need to. Oh yeah, every Friday or every other Friday, Xur sells an exotic class item. Oh yeah, you will have to do the quest, but you don't have to sit there and farm shit like you firstly had to. Like it took me 45 chests to get one class item. Yeah, so once you get it completed on and you have completed the homing, the queen, and also the other mission that's in Pale Heart, once you completed those missions, then you will have a ghost indication. You go to the ghost and you will see another page that has all the class items that you can possibly get, and you can actually pick which role that you want. And it will have a higher chance of dropping that role that you want. It won't be a guaranteed, but will have a higher chance. And that's where you go to Xur to get the exotic engrams. Well, exotic class items. So if you do Nightfalls, you would get way more strange coins than you would if you did Crucible. Do you want to wipe so you can get a ready flag, or? Yeah, so to start the encounter, you're going to shoot the knife. Right in the middle. So that is a door opening and closing, and also the start encounter.
Guardian down. Guardian down. Guardian down.
Wow. I'm disappointed in myself. I can't kill myself. It's absolutely sad in Kane's Fall when Gogrov can't even kill you, but the ads can. The ads have more higher chance of killing you than the actual boss himself. Now, if you directly stand in front of his shoot beams, then you'll die quicker, but his slams does weak damage. So is there any other raid you don't know besides this one? Yeah, Root is very easy. There's only 2 encounters that has to do with timing, but everything else is pretty easy. So I'm going to be running for the middle. I'm going to have Blazin come with me in the middle. You're going to be my reader. Trund, I'm going to have you on left with Notorious. Do you know how to run, Notorious? Yeah. You know how to run left side? Go inside of the doors. Ah, shit. Oh, this is fun. I mean, I've done a German raid and they sound like they're fucking screaming at you the entire time. Yeah. Even if they say I love you, it literally sounds like they fucking hate you. Yeah, make sure you have the symbols up and ready, because you will have to use them during the doors. Keptba, I'm gonna have you help left side just in case, because I don't think I can understand Notorious. So, yeah, because I'm not sure what language he's speaking. Wait, does Trun... Wait, did he leave? Well, shit. That's why I'm the leader. I'm gonna give a few seconds before you... do you by any chance have another person I can join? Damn. Do you want to go ahead and see if we can find mana until we can get another one? Alright. Shit. Alright, we're gonna try to find Mana's place, so... there might be a few wipes or here and there. Let me know when you guys are ready. Traveler side night. Alright, it might be on your left side of your side. Zot, do you see a red? Do you see a knight yet? That's gonna be a wipe. It's already a full. Should be on the left side. Okay. Yeah, that would have been left side, but for some reason I... Oh, it's probably more likely behind us. I didn't check and back, that's my bad. I must see if I can... Pyramid. Pyramid is just a triangle with the red and black background. Alright, let's get in and get this done. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Alright, it's gonna be on pyramid. Alright, pyramid's good. Now we're gonna look for the door. Alright, that is enter. Enters this way. So if the door is locked, Blazon, look behind you and shoot that nut that's floating behind you, directly in the middle. Thanks. Alright, tell me if it's light or dark. Alright. Yeah, that's dark. Alright, first symbol is love. Oh, no, you just stay there. No, left and right and you get there. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can help on left. Alright, let's kill light. Yeah, slide cypher kill. And now pyramid for left side. Come on, check on pyramid side. Yeah, so to stun it, make sure you have unstop weapon, and then hold down aim and then shoot. So we got love and earth. Alright, it's gonna be give and dark. Which one was it? Tower. So love, earth, tower. Alright, make sure you don't shoot. Alright. It is on. Oh, wait. I forgot to count love. Oh, tower. I could have sworn I saw all three symbols on one side and immediately disappeared. Alright, so we just got that on the first section. Now we're going to be doing so much next. Damage. Shield guys killed it.